Good morning, y'all. It's Monday. Back to the good old grind. And there she is. She's warming up. My dad probably started her before he left out this morning, since he's the only one that's been here so far. So we gotta go to Kitesville, Missouri. One drop. Makes it easy. One drop. And turn around, come back, and preload for tomorrow. So here in a second, once I get everything situated, I'll show you guys everything I did this weekend. Now that we're down the road a little bit, guess I'll go over a little bit of everything that I've done to the truck this weekend, and then when I get back, I'll kind of go over a review of how I like the stuff so far, as of installation wise and so on and so forth. But front grille was done this weekend. The rear eye panel that goes in between the tanks with the lights was done this weekend, and the mirror brackets were done this weekend, which I gotta clean up that wiring a little bit. I just didn't have too much time on my hands to do everything the way I wanted it to do. I want that side to look more like that side, where it's a little cleaner, but I'm gonna get some what do you call it, some wrap, or can't remember what that crap is called, but to cover it up so it make it look like it's just one fat wire. So I can't really fix that until that comes in. But yeah, there's 3 things I did this weekend. Took Saturday and Sunday to do all of it. Very late day yesterday. Wasn't too bad. Install wise, the mirrors were easy, just straight bolt on. The rear panel was easy, straight bolt on. But this freaking grill, which I still have to adjust, which I'll show a little bit of that later on. That grill was a headache. Even though it was a bolt on process, it was a headache. There's a lot of things that are off, I would say, about it. It's a Roadworks grill. It looks good if it settles right, maybe. But I'll go over some of the things that that I kind of hate about it. Like I said, later on today, I'll show the grill so I can actually show and point at the things that I hate about it, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I did that. I also relocated some stuff, and I also still got to cut some more zip ties that I see I forgot. There's one down there hanging, and 2 over there by the turn signal that I forgot to cut. But like I said, it was a late Saturday and late Sunday working on this truck. But I relocated my IFTA tags. My IFTA stickers aren't up there anymore. They're actually down on the step, which I'll show that later on too. And then I turned my turn signals out instead of facing towards the front anymore. So little things here and there were done this weekend. Little things, but they made big changes. Completely changed the whole look of this truck, especially these mirror brackets, because there's no bars in between. It's just one little 2 bars technically, because there's one at the top. So definitely makes one hell of a difference. But I'll go over a lot of that stuff later on, so we can kind of look at the stuff and everything else. But I guess since it's been also been a saga, talk about this windshield. So remember I think the last time I talked about the windshield, it was cracked until about that point over on the right side, right behind the CB wire. Well, now it's all the way over there. Not leaking. It's not on the outside of the it's not on the outside of the windshield or the inside. It's like in between. It's weirdly in between. So like on the outside of the windshield, if you scratch it, you don't feel it. It's smooth. On the inside, you feel it. It's smooth. It's like weirdly in between the glass, which I've never broken a windshield that way. It's really weird. So I'm like in between of getting it changed sooner than later, because like I said a few videos back, I was gonna wait a little while until after this winter, because you know, salt hitting on the windshield makes it look like it's basically been sandblasted, depending on how much, you know, salt hits the windshield. Basically makes the windshield look like it's been sandblasted. So I don't want to put a new windshield in here until next spring/summer. But I'm also just kind of torn on what to do. I don't know. Guess we'll get it figured out, but I'm gonna get down this road and I'll catch up with you guys later. Alright, we're full of fuel. 637.80 on the pump. 492 with mud flat. So not too bad. I'm gonna get that put in the ELD once I get back to the shop, along with the other ones that I still have in here. Let's get back on the road. Alrighty, y'all, we've made it back to the shop. And since we are back now, I got the trailer dropped. Just have to pull the truck away. We'll get started with everything that I've done this weekend. So we'll start from the back to the front. So first things first, center panel with the lights in it. We're in between the tanks. Came up pretty good. About as wide as the frame wheels. It just clamps in there. It was easy to wire the lights up just because I had lights on there that once before, so I just piggybacked off of them. Not too bad. Wish it dropped a little lower, but other than that, not too bad. Looks pretty snazzy for now. Like I said, a lot of stuff is going to end up painted on this truck eventually. So that's probably one of the things that's going to end up painted a color or two, and then I still got to get my chrome bezels for the lights. But yeah, that got done this weekend. Truck's still filthy. My IFTA tags are now down here on both sides because when I put my new mirror brackets on, they wouldn't fit the same way. So now that we're talking about the mirror brackets, these are the 12 gauge Customs mirror brackets. They're a lot cleaner, a lot sturdier. The mirrors don't shake as much going down the road. They look good. I turned these turn signals to the side now instead of to the front. Also, the last thing that was done, which is the thing that I have a problem with, is this grill. So this is a Roadworks grill. Looks pretty good, but you can probably already tell the problem that I'm having with it if you look very closely. Which I think I know how to fix it, but I don't know. I'm having fitment issues on just this side, pretty much. And I don't know why. I mean, it has little slots to move, but it doesn't have slots to move up top. So I don't really know what I need to do. I think I just need to loosen them up and let it slide in place and then retighten them down. But this side fits a lot better than that side does. This side's the worst of it. But other than that, I like the way it looks. I like the grill. It just needs to fit a little better. Really like the grill. It just needs to fit a little better. So I'm gonna try to tackle that this weekend. See if I can get that fixed, and then I also need to drill a hole here and a hole here to put holes in there to cover up them holes, since I don't have holes there for that. So that's gonna need a little bit of work and a little bit of finagling, but other than that, that's pretty much all we got done this weekend. Mirror brackets on this side, 50 figures down there. But yeah, not too bad. truck will get cleaned this weekend. But yeah, not too shabby at all. Little by little, which I should mention, I didn't buy any of this stuff that I put on this weekend. This was all Christmas gifts, so not too bad. But little by little, I'm building the truck of my dreams, the truck I've always wanted. So we got a long way to go to get it perfectly the way I want it, but she's looking pretty good. But with that, we're gonna end this video. It is cold. It's like 30 something degrees out here right now. But I hope you guys like this one. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.